perfect view of the full moon right now, but I gotta pull into the garage, but I have so much stuff I want to talk about today, so I'll see you guys soon. You guys have to remember to take the time to come out and enjoy the moon, even if it's just for 5 seconds. Like, just seriously, just come out to look at the moon. It's freaking gorgeous. Hi guys, so here is my reading table, and all my decks have been placed for this full moon, but I'm gonna start cleaning it up. But I feel really just really called to do a, I'm gonna start calling these like Rambling Rose videos where I just talk. So I'm gonna set up the camera, the webcam that I have, because I can only film so much from my cell phone, and just talk and mess with the cards. So hang on 1 second, okay? And actually, before I even do that, I'm gonna light 2 candles. So I have my 7-day candle, my rainbow candle that I just want to light for good, just overall good feelings. And then my black candle that I purchased from Kindred Spirits. Let's see if I could do this without looking. Hang on 1 second. Sorry guys, I'm so like, ugh. There we go. That I got from one of the crystal shops that I like to go to. And put those next to Mama Mary. Gorgeous. Yeah, just to have some candle vibes. I like to turn off the main light that I have in the bedroom and just be by candlelight and then by my lamp that I have here. So I'm going to set up the webcam, and I will be back to do some talking. Hi guys. So I really felt the need to do a rambling video, and I have I have just a mess on my reading table right now, which is, I'm gonna just talk and put stuff away. All of these are decks that I had put out for the full moon, and I'm gonna clean up my mess so that Luna doesn't throw everything on the floor and I miss cards, because that would just devastate me. So so I'm gonna start cleaning up my mess, but I really wanted to just talk. This full moon, and I don't know if other people can identify with this. Oh, and by the way, basically I'm not gonna do anything crazy on camera, so I just have this set up real pretty if you want to, you know, use it to just to look at while I'm talking, or you can put on some headphones and just listen. You don't even have to look at the screen. That is if you even want to listen to me ramble. But full moons. So full moons for me are just, they're very different. You know, the energy of the full moon and preparing for the full moon has always been really, you know, it's a good adventure for me, and I enjoy it and I look forward to the full moon. But the energy of a full moon for me in general is full of so much moodiness. I know people who actually get a high out of a full moon and who just feel so powerful. And I am definitely not one of those people. I actually get more of my power from the new moon. The new moon energy is just revitalizing for me. It actually makes me feel powerful. And it makes me feel energized and like full of inspiration. Like, that's where I get a lot of my really cool ideas for the Cackling Moon Shop, is through the new moon. But full moon energy, I'm more depressed. And depressed is such like a harsh word, but it's the freaking truth. Like, the full moon really has me feeling sad, and I do a lot of reflection and a lot of like just kind of wishing that things were different. And that's where I'm at right now lately. I just really feel, isn't this bag cute? I love this bag. I just really feel I'm at the point where I don't know where to go from here as far as my business goes. And you know, I call it my tarot business, but I'm still learning. Um, but I really just don't know where to take it. And that's what's been bothering me. Like, it's bugging me because I feel like I have an idea of where I want to take the cackling moon. But I don't know how to push myself to go further, because part of me feels like it requires needing to free up more of my personal space. You know, having a full-time job really kind of gets in the way of being able to take my tarot business to the next step. And when I think about like where my passion is, you know, I've been on this tarot journey for 3 years now, and it hasn't been something I've stopped. Like, it's, if anything, it has been something that I've just been pushing forward. And something that I've just been really, I'm going to leave these, this is the Albano weight tech. So I'm going to leave it out because I want to do a reading for myself at the end of this. So I'm going to put them over here. When I'm passionate about something, I don't quit. And I just feel, you know, like I can, you know, I want to keep going and I don't look back. And, you know, and then I've started projects where I lose interest and I don't, you know, I don't continue. And it's happened so many times. But with tarot, I have been on this journey, and it's been like a progression. Like, I feel like I've been doing really, really, really good with it. I just haven't. I like within the last couple weeks, I've been wanting to take another step, and I just don't know what is the next move for me. You know, and it's little things too. It's like I've thought about, you know, creating business cards. I thought, okay, maybe if I create a business card, and then I have actually something to pass out to people, I can, you know, increase my my clientele that way. And then I thought, okay, maybe it's freeing up some more of my free time, you know. Maybe it's doing less hours of the day job and devoting more of my time to, you know, the cackling moon. But that is such a scary move for me, because, you know, then I think, well, what if I'm, you know, what if I'm not successful, and what if it's a mistake and something happens, and, you know, husband and I need the money, and oh my God, it's just like one thing after another. And it's just something that freaks me out. So I feel like, okay, maybe I'm not ready yet if I'm having those kind of doubts. And this is all the stuff that I was thinking about today and yesterday, really like obsessively. And I really feel like it's because of this freaking full moon. I feel like the full moon just brings that energy to me. I feel like the full moon really has me doing a lot of shadow work, which is just identifying the areas in my personal life that I really feel like I need more focus and more attention to, but I kind of like push it to the side because it's not really something that I want to deal with at this time. And so that's annoying. It's definitely annoying. So I don't know, you guys. You know, and I read blogs, like I read other tarot readers' blogs, and I've signed up for, you know, Ethany's clientele, like, you know, how to find where your clients are, and, you know, stuff like that. I've signed up for that workshop. I signed up for Eternal Athena's tarot reversal class because I thought, you know, I read with reversals, but lately I've just been really like double double guessing, second guessing, I guess is the right word, second guessing my reversals. And so I felt, you know what, it's kind of funny that she has a class at the same time that I was like thinking about this stuff. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should, maybe I should do it. So I signed up for that, which I'm really excited about. So, I'm doing all this stuff because I really feel like I need some inspiration and just some like mentorship. Um, and I really feel like the cards, the cards themselves have been pushing me. Like, I've been pulling the strength card so many times for myself. And then the hangman, I kept pulling for myself last year. And it turns out that the hangman was my year card for 2015. So that was kind of funny that that happened. And I really feel like I totally just vibe with the hangman right now, currently. Someone asked me that today too, and I think that was the answer I gave them. Was that like, yeah, I totally vibe with the hangman right now because I feel like I know what I want, but I'm so afraid to do it. So I'm kind of just like hanging there, kind of apathetic, or however the hell you say it. I'm just like afraid. I'm afraid to make a move, and I'm afraid of making the wrong move, and I'm afraid of failure, and it's all this stuff. And I just blame it on the full moon. Like, I really think that, the full moon doesn't really have a lot of say in all this confusion that I'm going through. But I definitely feel that the full moon's energy enhances it. And, I love the full moon. Don't get me wrong. The full moon is amazing. It's beautiful. I literally, on my way home today, I had the window down. And any chance I got, when I was at a red light, I was looking at the moon and just admiring how gorgeous she is, and just thinking like, it's not that hard. It's not a big deal. It's not this, all this confusion that I'm going through right now. It's gonna be okay. I had to like tell myself that, because I don't have anyone else telling me that. So I kind of had to like give myself my own advice. Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I should film. Maybe I should just film all this stuff that's going on in my head and ramble in a video, so that you guys can kind of see where I'm at, like where my headspace is at and all that. And you can see like I want you guys to know that I'm just like completely normal. I go through my own personal crap. I'm not perfect. And I really want you guys to see that, because I also think that when clients or potential clients, like people who are curious about my reading style, when you guys come to see me, when you see me on videos and stuff, I want you just to know that I'm a dork. I'm a nerdy person. I am just a normal, well, not normal, I guess no one's normal, but I'm just the same as you. And so if you connect with my energy and you vibe with me and you think I'm funny, or you enjoy watching my videos and stuff, maybe, you'll check out my webpage and, see what I'm all about and see what I have to offer. Which brings me to another thing. I was talking to Leela Hell today in text message, and she's so amazing, you guys. Check out her channel. I think it is Samhain Moon or something like that. But anyway, she leaves comments on my videos every once in a while, so like check the comments in the last couple videos. You'll find her. But she was giving me some advice because I love her energy. Her energy is calming, at least for me. And I really look up to her as a reader. I really feel like Leela Howell is like, she's on another platform for me. And I'm trying my best to kind of like jump to be where she's at. And so I feel like, when I ask her questions and stuff, she may not realize it, but she's totally mentoring me. And so thank you, Leela Howell, if you're watching this, which you probably will watch this and you'll be like, what? But, she definitely helped me feel a lot better tonight, because I was really feeling down. I wasn't feeling happy about myself, and I'm normal. I have those feelings, like I get like that. So that was nice to be able to have another tarot reader to just vent to. Where's my other box? I have so many cards, you guys, but I love it. So Leela Howell was there for me today. We all need someone to, you know, that we can lean on. But yeah, I really just want you guys to know that I'm so normal. I'm just like you guys. And I think that was the whole purpose of this video, was just to kind of give you guys a little, maybe like a peek into my brain and to see what's going on. I'm going to pull some cards for myself because I'm really feeling like this is a serious video, and I'm really curious to see what the cards' energies are. This is my Albano Waite deck. It's kind of funny. I have a funny story about this deck that I'm going to share with you right now. Oh, and then of course that's one weird quirk about it. I have 2 cards from my original Rider-Waite that I had to mix in with this deck, because when I purchased the Albano Waite, I purchased it online on Amazon, which is probably where I buy 90% of the cards that I own. But I am one of those people where I prefer a used deck over a brand new deck. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, I've purchased quite a few brand new decks within the last week. But if I was able to choose a used deck over a brand new one, I would totally go for the used deck. There is just something about the energy of a used deck that I love. And so this deck was used, and it was certainly used because it's kind of funny because the card, I could feel it when I shuffle. Some of the cards are very like worn in. I don't know if you could see that. Like, see, it's like bent. And then there's another one in here that's really bad. It must have been like, it must have been the card that the person who owned this deck before constantly pulled, or I don't know. Maybe they used it as a bookmark, but it's like bent. So anyways, when I bought this deck, I realized it was missing 2 cards, and it was 2 court cards. So I grabbed those 2 court cards from my original Rider-Waite, and I mixed them into the deck. I didn't care that the backs were different. It doesn't ruin my readings, because if it pops up, it pops up. I can't even remember what court card it is, but yeah. So that's the thing, like when you order used decks, you risk that. But I was willing to make that risk because I really wanted the Albano Waite, and I really wanted a used copy of it. I love it. I just love the feel of a used deck of cards. So anyway, I opened this box, the box that this deck came in, and there was a brown piece of hair, like a woman's hair, that was entangled in the cards. Now, some of you guys who are watching this are probably like thinking, oh my God, that's so creepy. And then I'm sure that there's like another group of you who are probably thinking that is freaking cool. So what was my first impression? I thought it was really cool. When I touched the cards and when I brought them out of the box, I literally could see the woman. I don't know if I was completely right about her, or like what she looked like and all that, but I just envisioned this woman that owned this deck, and her energy was peaceful, and I didn't have any problem. I didn't have any problem with it. I tossed the hair in the trash. And I was like, at first I thought, well, am I supposed to do something with this? I didn't want to keep it, you know, it's not mine. But I threw it in the trash, and then I gave the deck a really, really, really good, thorough cleanse. And you've seen other videos. There's other videos you guys can check out how I do my deck cleanses. But basically, I ran like each individual card through incense smoke to cleanse the deck, and then I laid a crystal over it for like a night or 2 nights, and I shuffled the hell out of them. And yeah, so I really feel like the deck is now mine. It's no longer has the impression of this woman that owned it before, but I definitely felt her energy when when I had the cards. And I feel like she passed on. It was like one of those energies where, see, Two of Swords just popped out right now as I was talking about her. So I feel like, yeah, I definitely feel like she passed on. How her deck became to be online, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, it was just really interesting. So that was the funny story about the albino weight. And I think that ever since then, I've just been so attached to it. I retired the original Rider-Waite, which was my like very first deck that I worked with. And I started working with this deck more after I purchased it. And now my original Rider-Waite stays in a box with one of my poppets that I made. And I only bring it out like if I really, really feel the need to work with it. But it's literally been months. So yeah, that was just a funny story about that. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys. Have you guys ever bought used decks where you could totally feel the energy from the person who had it before? Like, let me know. I want to know. That's cool. You know, what would you guys have done if you found someone's hair in the box of cards, you know? What are your guys' opinions about used decks and purchasing used decks? Me and Leela Hell were talking about that too. Like, she's totally on the same page with me about liking used decks. The energy from it and the fact that like your hands, after working with a deck of cards so many times and they're in your hands and they're absorbing, you know, your energy and your sweat and your dirt, it just becomes you. It's like an extension of you, and it's just so magical. So I want all of my decks, like every deck that I own, I would love it to be at that point where it's a used and loved copy. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see if this card came out. I just totally feel better. I think that I just needed to ramble. I think I'm going to make this a thing, like not all the time, but every once in a while I think I'm just going to film Rambling Rose videos for you guys. I'm already at 20 minutes, so I better just hurry up. I don't even know, like, if you guys... Oh, it's a healing card. And then the Six of Cups. Family. Six of Cups, I guess, reuniting, but it's also nostalgia. Six of Cups can be nostalgia, but I also see this from my perspective, like with the stuff I was talking about. I see this as like passing down a gift. It's something like that I want to do with myself. Like if I'm ever gifted a child, to pass down, you know, a lot of things. And we were just talking about used cards. So it's kind of funny that the Six of Cups came up. Kind of like we're tapping into this woman's energy, like the woman who owned this deck before, you know? I'm kind of feeling that. That's kind of weird. Let me do this so you guys could see. And then the Star card came up, which to me is, it's healing, it's hope. It's kind of like saying, hang in there, don't worry, you know, that kind of a message at the bottom of the deck. Sorry about that. The video kind of paused, so it's probably going to be all funky. But anyway, the
shadow card is usually at the bottom of the deck, and it is the Empress in reversed. The Empress is also another card that comes up a lot for me, but it's usually brought up with when I get readings from other people. Leela Hell has done 2 readings for me, or maybe even more than that. I don't remember, but and that card comes up all the time. The Empress is always coming up for me, so it makes me feel good because it's like mama energies and it's nurturing energies and stuff. This is the Nature's Whisper Oracle deck, and I'm going to pull a card. I just want to, oh, this top one wants to come out. Okay. Potential Gateway. Ooh. Potential Gateway. So maybe something's opening up for me. Like, what is that? Let's see what the shadow card is from this deck. Clear out the old. Oh, there's 2 cards.
clear out the old, and celebrate differences. Interesting. So clearing out the old, maybe it's like just a push for me to just start removing things that I don't need around me, and energies that I don't need, and experiences, and I think I need to just declutter my mind. And yeah, I really feel like I need to do that. I need to work on that. I have the chills right now. It's kind of weird. But yeah, isn't it funny, like, you talk about the energy of somebody and then, like, I swear, like, she came through with the cards. That's just so crazy to me. But yeah, I don't know, I'm rambling. And that's the whole point of this video, right, guys? So before I end the video, I just want to tell you guys that I hope you all had a beautiful full moon. And for those of you guys who are experiencing, like, tough times, tough energies during this full moon, you're not alone. Just know, like, I am going through the same thing. I'm totally on the same page as you. I can't wait for the new moon, because the new moon energy just feels so much better to me. So just hang in there, you guys, and do some self-reflection. Pull some cards for yourself. The World came out. 9 of Wands. A lot of hard work here. Hard work to get the end goal. Totally. Yeah, but anyway, you guys, I'm going to end this video because it's too long. But, you know, cycle through it. You can get through it. We can all do this. We can all get through this energy. Those of you guys who had a beautiful full moon and you are feeling revitalized and energetic and just inspired, that's awesome. Go with it. Run with it. Do what you feel is right for you. Manifest. And those of us like me who are having a hard time with this full moon, hang in there. We can do this. Things are going to get easier. The new moon is 2 weeks away. All right, you guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.